Stay tuned to take a look at the trails. Today we're riding the Ghetto, the Free Ride and the Vision line. Let's do this. So today we're at Revolution Bike Park, currently on the Free Ride line, which is probably the line you're going to want to start on if you've not come before or you want to warm up. Some nice flowy sections with some pretty big jumps in it as well if you want it. So we've got the easier line here, the red line, the black line here with a couple of doubles in it, and also there's a sneaky little third line over here which has got double in, step down to step out. This middle line, the jump in is very easy, small double to set you up, and then you really have to work this corner and pop out the other side because there's quite a gap. So you can see from the variety of lines here, it is suitable for a good wide range of skill level, but obviously you're going to want to have some good skills behind you really before you come and tackle this. Otherwise you're going to be limited to what you can ride. So we've come to this section here and there's 3 or 4 jumps in a row that all have a bigger side to them. They look quite intimidating, but they're all they're really well built and quite mellow, so they do send you out quite far. A good jump to kind of work up to if you're like practicing jumps. Obviously you're going to have to commit to it, you can't roll those, but also you've got this smaller line if you don't want to send it.
Double lines. Woo! Nice and cruisy.
Jesus, that was a lucky escape.
I thought that was just coming to a flat. Do you see how much I landed on for a whip?
Jesus Christ, I'll go and change your underwear now. So we're actually now onto the lower free ride, which is one of the newer sections that they put in. And it stepped up a bit, the jumps are a bit bigger. Again, you can go round them, there are chicken lines or smaller jumps, but you can see the size of this one here is full commitment. So you can see the landing goes from there, you're carrying good speed, and you've got the option of this big hip on the right, which has got quite a steep takeoff to it.
Yeah, boy! So good!
That was fun! Here's if you come in here, make sure you pack your wet weather gear because you never know. The chances are it's going to be wet. But today, we've lucked out today. This is prime, this is first run down. And the trails are all dry. Even saying that though, there is still quite a bit of moisture on the trails underneath, so they can get quite slippery sometimes. Notoriously sort of slick, this place, a lot of sort of slate underneath the top layer, so go easy, don't trust the grip too early. Right, into the red free ride. So we're now on the lower section. We've come to a black trail called Ghetto, and the name sums it up pretty well. It's a bit of this, bit of that, a bit rough around the edges. See here, there's loads of lines to have. Inside, middle, outside. The thing with Ghetto is it's a really fast track, so you're hitting this stuff as fast as you can handle pretty much. It's all coming at you real quick. Left line here, probably the most mellow, but then you've still got a couple of sort of little drops down the other side, down the middle. I don't know what you're doing there, kind of playing with fire there. Outside probably looks favourite to me. You've got a bit of a bank here. A few drops out on the right hand side. Drop, drop, drop. Whoa, here we go. Lines everywhere. So I'm now at the bottom of the vision line, and not gonna lie to you guys, this was the #1 thing that I wanted to do on this whole northern trip. It's been kind of based around this line. Haven't really told anyone because I didn't want to build it up because it's friggin' huge. I've just managed to clear the bottom section after about 5 attempts. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit! Now I'm gonna go and have a look at the top bit. Gonna break that down and see if we can link it top to bottom. So this line's so big, it's kind of broken down into 3 different sections. You can see the line starts up here, a couple of big ones around there. Huge step down, like step down road gap into a step up road gap, and from that point on you can session the middle part without having to go to the top. As long as you get over this and you go no brakes, happy days over this, and then that carries you into this monster step up down here. Once you sent the step up, you can hook a right and then send into this road gap here, which then takes you down to the bottom section. There must be about 30 hits on this. The 3rd section is way down into the woods. The jumps are a bit smaller but still really technical. Look at this, this is insane. Whoa. You have to hit it quite hard then?
Yeah, get as much height as you can.
And go kind of straight, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. This is one of the biggest jump lines I've ever had to put together. Not just only the size of the jumps, which are huge, but the amount of jumps in this line. Nerves are going now. Let's do this. Yeah. Here we go. Woo-hoo. Oh, snow. Oh. Just made that. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's go for it. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Might not have been the prettiest, but I got through. There's that step up across the road. Did not kick me how I thought it was going to. I think I must have gone too far left of it and it just shot me straight across, not up at all. Man, pleased to get through it. If you're looking for somewhere to stay nearby and you don't mind camping, then check out this campsite. Pretty sure they allow fires there, so it's a good place to hang out with the mates and roast a few marshmallows and tell a few stories around the campfire. It's not a bad little campsite, which is about 10-15 minute drive from the park. So if you're new to this place, the easiest line is obviously the red free ride line up on the platform there. But if you're looking for a bit of a tech run that isn't super crazy, the main line here, it starts off quite mellow and you can peel off onto the red downhill. We're going to take Poop Pipe. Poop Pipe is obviously notorious for being dirty and being a mucky shoot. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the trail. Oh, right. So this place is only open Friday through Sunday. I didn't realise that. This is steep tech. I can't even get into it. Right, here we go. Full commitment into these corners. She's polished. Ah, just lost my bottle, man. It's so slippery. Got no trust in the grip. Whoa, it's literally like ice. Holy. Whoa! Does not stop. Luckily it mellows out a bit here now. There we go. Whoa, here we come into quite a few compressions. Really fun, techie track. You've got to be on your ball here. Whoa. So this is actually episode 6 of the Great Northern Tour. Yesterday I was over at Danny Hart's Descent Bike Park in Hampsterley. I've checked out loads of other places on this trip, so if you want to scope out some new areas, check the description and there'll be a link to the playlist which I have them all in.